Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Let's go ahead and recap yesterday's slip. Just barely missing on yesterday's slip by the 0.5 by DeMar DeRozan there. Needed 10 heading into that fourth quarter, and I definitely thought he was going to get it done in a close game. That game would have stayed slightly closer, and close enough in the range for them to foul and shoot free throws. DeRozan definitely would have shot it, or definitely would have hit his line, but needed 27, got to 26. Bummer there for DeMar DeRozan. D'Angelo Russell ended up having a monster night, as expected. Also, this is what happened yesterday. So I posted obviously my 2 picks on Underdog. Started day 1 of the $10 to 10K challenge. Via calling our shot. Made all the way to day 9. It was crazy. Wanted to also try to hop in on it as well. It didn't post to my Instagram. That's why yesterday I don't go back and look at my stories. I posted on Instagram yesterday that I hit it, and then a couple of people messaged me why didn't you post this? Why didn't you post this? And I was like, I did. I thought, and then I went back. And it didn't post. Sometimes I upload things on Instagram and then I just close out of Instagram and it doesn't upload. So that's just what happened yesterday. So this was day 1 of our 10K to 10,000 or 10K to $10 to 10K challenge. Yesterday we used that Timberwolves and Rockets game. That one was a really easy one I thought to pick between the games yesterday. Probably won't do one today because there's not a matchup I love where I can get a same game parlay that I really like. But definitely going to use the strategy that Calling Our Shot was using. That's a goated strategy. That strategy is definitely nice. So we're going to rock with that. Probably do it on Wednesday again. We'll go back at it and do it on Wednesday. All right, so with that being said, that was the recap from yesterday. Let's go ahead and get to today. We got 2 NBA plays that I'm absolutely loving, almost up to 1.5 units on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Real quick, if you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, in the link down in the description below, I have a link that takes you straight to the App Store where you can download Underdog Fantasy because you're going to want to hop in on the action this year. They have added a whole bunch of new features to Underdog Fantasy this year. Starting with the brand new insurance feature, okay? This insurance feature is a new thing that has been super requested for the fans and the customers of Underdog Fantasy. Essentially, all you do is you click insurance right here. And if you can see right there, all you have to do is hit 4 of these picks to win, but the value does drop down. So if you turn off the insurance, you do a $10 bet, you obviously get $200. And if you turn on the insurance feature, it drops down a multiplier down to 10. But if you miss one of these picks, say, Jameis Winston gets hurt or something, he doesn't end up throwing 2 touchdown passes. But everybody else hits like Lamar, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson. All these guys hit. You still hit the slip. You just get it for $100. It just goes down a multiplier, which is a huge feature a lot of people have been asking for, so they received it. Also, they have added second half lines now to games. Obviously, it is on. There is nothing up because there's no NFL second half games, but they have added NFL second half. So just like for the Thursday night game, I'll throw up that clip right here. Thursday night, they dropped all the second half lines for that Thursday night game between the Bills and the Rams. They've added a bunch of new features this year. They're trying to improve to get the app better for you guys. Also, when you sign up, if you use code TAKEMYSHOT, you'll get $100 match, up to $100 match and 100% deposit match on your first time deposit. So if you do that, you can deposit $50 to get an extra $50, $20 to get an extra $20. Whole lot of stuff coming with Underdog Fantasy this year. Make sure you sign up with code TAKEMYSHOT. Now let's get to today's bets. All right, this doesn't happen often, but back-to-back days, we're going to have a lock of the day come from the same team. We're going to go with Nikola Vucevic of the Chicago Bulls today, over 12.5 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic has been on an absolute tear rebounding the basketball, especially of late. In his last 10 games right now, he's averaging 13.9, so he's averaging 14 rebounds a game. He's hit the over 12.5 8 out of his last 10 games, and he's taking on the Indiana Pacers tonight. They give up the second most rebounds in the entire NBA. 2 centers. Is a great matchup tonight for Nikola Vucevic. When you're looking at other teams that average have similar statistical averages against centers and rebounding, and when Nikola Vucevic has played those teams, it's very good stats for Nikola Vucevic. He took on Detroit. He had 16 rebounds versus Detroit, 16 rebounds versus Utah, 11 rebounds versus OKC. And I also remember taking him that game, so that was the over for him on his rebound line that night. So he did hit the over that night. 13 rebounds versus Boston. Those are all teams within the top 10, within the top 7 of rebounding. They give up a lot of rebounds to centers. The Detroit gives up the 3rd most. OKC gives up the 4th most. The Jazz give up the 5th most. The Celtics give up the 7th most. So when he takes on these teams that give up a lot of rebounds to centers, Nikola Vucevic has big-time night. So expect another big night tonight from Nikola Vucevic. We're going to take the over 12.5 rebounds for Nikola Vucevic as the lock of the day. All right, and our second and final play of the day today is going to be coming from the Boston-Miami game, the big game on NBA TNT. We are going to take Jason Tatum, but not the way you guys are thinking. Everyone and their mom is probably going to take their points because they're down Brogdon, Brown, Horford, and Marcus Smart. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm taking over the 5.5 assists for Jason Tatum here. Nobody has the ability now to facilitate this offense. They're down there big-time facilitators in Brogdon and Smart. Even Horford at times, he's kind of a little bit of a facilitator. He's going to get points. Trust me, he's probably going to get those points. But he's definitely going to be a primary ball handler and facilitator. He should crush this 5.5 assist line. Already a guy that does dish out the ball pretty effectively, but without his primary point guards being able to lead the way passing and facilitating the offense. Should be a monster night tonight for Jason Tatum on the assist end. So give me Jason Tatum tonight over 5.5 assists as our second play of the day today. All right, boys, so lock it in. Today's perfect two slip is going to be the lock of the day, Nikola Vucevic over 12.5 rebounds. And give me Jason Tatum over 5.5 assists as today's perfect two slip. We're absolutely smacking this one. I'm not even I have no shadow of a doubt. I know this one. Great matchup for Nikola Vucevic, and Celtics obviously down a ton of guys. But that doesn't mean Jason Tatum can't find wide open players. The Celtics are deep. They have really good shooters on their team. They got really good depth. So he's still going to find people that can shoot the ball and that can still score. So definitely, if this doesn't hit, man, I don't know what to do, man. So give me Nikola Vucevic over 12.5 rebounds and Tatum over 5.5 assists as today's lock of the day. With that being said, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.